This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Dandified Pie 2, cheers. Says, quick question, do you like cream in your donut? Depends on the kind of cream you're talking about. Typically, no, I don't like a custard or anything like that. I like either jelly fill, or I like more classic, like a glazed, or a chocolate, like chocolate donut with frosting and stuff. That's good stuff. I don't really like too much, sugary goo inside of my donut. I don't. I do not prefer that. So there you go. I'm sure you probably love cream fill. You have to suck the cream right out of the center, right? Suck it and fill your mouth with cream. Swish it around. Okay. Of course. So this is what we're talking about, all right?
Today, if you watch my streams, you'll rarely, very rarely, will you ever see me making crude sexual jokes. Very rarely will you hear me referencing, like, racial humor. Unless it's something that's me, like, I'll reference myself, or Italians or something. I'm Italian. So if I'm going to reference something or anything, I'll reference myself. But you're very rarely going to see that kind of stuff anymore because people get so sensitive about it, right? But just because I did it 10 years ago doesn't mean that it's bad now. You see what I mean?
PW Dubs to $1 says, your opinion, what does a slow night mean? Like, what qualifies a stream being slow? I would say a night when, number one, no one's engaged. No one's really talking to me. I'm trying to like playing the game by myself. Everyone's kind of ignoring me. Number two, when no one really likes the game or no one is, you know, watching or talking about the game at all. When I feel kind of like I'm by myself, that's a slow night. You know what I mean? Like, I like a night where we're all engaged. We're having... Oh, shit. Well, that really sucked. A night where we're all engaged and having fun. That's the thing. Evel gives us, we want to talk to you, but you ignore us half the time. That's not true. I ignore when stupid shit, like dumb, immature, sexual shit that sometimes you guys bring up. That's just really dumb, you know? I'm sorry, I'm 37 years old. I don't want to talk about dumb sexual shit or waifus in fucking video games or... Now look what you made me do. You made me fall and lose a light. See what you've done? Do you see what you've done to me?
Will Phil only read the chat if someone cheers, subs, or tips? Cheer me on. It's a great way to get a question answered quickly. Alright? It's a cool thing. It's a cool interactive thing.
You see, I'm not gonna talk about that dumb shit. And you guys know that, too. Like, when you derail the streams talking about stupid shit like that, you know I'm not gonna address it. You're trying to get my goat, you know? So, that's why I don't talk to you about certain topics and subjects. I'm not gonna fucking talk about dumb shit. Zelda Destroyer, cheers, says, you were just about sucking cream out of a donut. Yeah, I was talking about sucking cream out of a donut. It's delicious. Eat the tasty, sugary cream. What does that have to do with anything sexual? Nothing at all. Just because you have a dirty mind, you associate that eating a donut with something sexual, doesn't mean that that's what I meant. It's your own weird association. Shame on you. Seriously, shame on you. How dare you? Who do you think you are? What kind of a stream is this? Not the kind of stream you think, obviously. That's what I thought. Now, calm yourself down. Go take a cold shower or something. Evel Gibson says, I challenge you to find a comment of mine that was sexual in nature. I didn't say specifically you. I'm just saying things that people say sometimes. They're trying to derail the stream. It has nothing to do with the game. It has nothing to do with what's going on. You ask me a random ass question, I'm not gonna fucking answer. And you know I'm not going to. You're just trying to get a rise out of me. You know. Now here we go. You ready? Dixie Wrecked. What a nice name. Dixie Wrecked. Tip me $1. I said, during these tough times, we start streaming on Tuesdays. It feels lonely when I don't get my daily dose of the King of Hate. No. I need to have at least one day with my wife and a day to do... It's bad enough that one day off that I take is a day when I already have to do errands. Like, for example, this Tuesday, my wife and I have to get our hair cut, and we have to do some grocery shopping at various different places for some meals and stuff coming up. So half of our day together is going to be, like, busy working chores and errands and shit. It's like, that's not fun, you know, but that's what we have to do. That's the only time we have together. Do you really think that I'm going to not have that time? That's crazy. So the answer is absolutely not. No, I am going to have one day off a week. Now, is it always going to be Tuesday? No. I guarantee you in the future it'll fluctuate, and it won't always be a Tuesday. But there is going to be at least one day off a week, okay? That's necessary. That's a mandatory thing. Contributions are greatly appreciated. Contributions keep things going, and contributions are essential for my continued success. However...
Contributions are mandatory, or not, excuse me, boy did I screw that one up. Contributions are not mandatory. I forgot the key word there. Not mandatory. I'm happy to just have you guys come by and what a slip of tongue. I'm very, very happy to just have you guys come by and hang out with me on a daily basis. Now here we go again. Gabe Horn, which sounds like gay porn to 5-year-olds.
Was 100% solved. Okay, let's see here. PW Dubs tipped me $1.30. Says, how long will your poop break be today? For as long as it takes for the poop to come out of my ass, for me to wipe my ass, and for me to wash my hands. Then he tipped me another $1.30. He says, can you make pre-streams longer? I love pre-streams. F the haters that don't like it. Yes. Per your direct request today, we will double the length of the pre-stream. And even extra throat clears for you. Extra throat clears and extra length pre-stream. There you go. Machiavelli Shuker tipped me $1. So can you make a troll tip total? Separate from total tips. Can you put a total cheer count? No and no. Thank you for the $1 tip. 50 bitch here. What a name. Tip me $1. It says, are you concerned with the development of your genre of content where you fit in the fold? My philosophy is that it's business responsibility to pay processing fees. I don't pay an extra 35 cents when I buy my extra large condoms. Well, there you go. I don't even know what that means. I seriously, what buying something in retail versus contributing to a content creator, I don't know how you can equate those, because you can't. But then again, I don't understand the first half of this guy's message either. But thank you for the tip. I appreciate that, okay?
In reality, if you were at a retail store and you told someone it was a slow day, they'd be like, what the fuck? I'm in here to buy a PC. I don't care about your slow day, right? The difference is, here on stream, if I mention, hey, it's a slow day, so people might say, oh man, Phil worked his butt off today and he had a slow day. Maybe I'll help him out if I want to or if I can. You know, it might actually motivate some people to realize, oh, maybe I should help Phil a little bit more today because he needs it. Versus someone you don't know in a store trying to sell you a PC. You know me. I'm a person who's here every day. I'm very personable with all of you. I interact with you. I provide a free product for you. In exchange, you guys sometimes very willingly step up and you know, crowdfund my efforts to keep doing it. It's give and take, right? It's not you're walking into a store and someone's trying to sell you a product and then sell you a bunch of junk you don't need. It's me telling you, hey, I could use a little bit more help today if you'd like. You don't have to, but it would be appreciated. That's all it is.
Eternal Napalm did a 50-bit cheer and asks, he says, mind you that I did not nominate or vote for it, but would you still be playing Donkey Kong 64 if it wasn't a viewer's choice? No. Haha, no. Make no bones about it. That game stinks, dude. Everything about that game is annoying. There's game bugs that are game crippling and annoying. The graphics are massively outdated. The camera is atrociously bad. The controls are atrociously bad. The mini-games are frustrating as shit. The game has more delay now because it's emulated, and the mini-games are meant to be played with 0 delay, and some of them are so hard to do, right? You have to use save states and shit to beat. That game stinks. It's just a really boring collection quest game, you know? Like, even the bosses now are being reused. Like, what? You couldn't even make original bosses? You had to reuse the same bosses? Like, that's really sad. But that's the game. You know, again, a lot of people say, oh, man, but I grew up with that game, and that game's amazing. Fine. Listen, I understand. The rose-colored glasses of nostalgia can make you like something that you grew up with that now has aged badly. That game has aged incredibly badly. But you're right, Eternal Napalm, I definitely would have stopped playing it. I would not be continuing with that game unless I had to, okay? And now, thank God, we're in World 6 to 7, so probably another 2 streams or so, maybe we can wrap the shit up and never fucking talk of it ever again. Okay. Warm Poo. Tip me $1. Does your barber know about your legacy? Can you vlog your grocery shopping? My hairdresser knows what I do for a living.
What the fuck? Are you fucking serious? Narcissism.
But does not know anything about the content I create because they don't care. And, no, I'm not vlogging anything in my personal life anymore because people are too fucking nosy and too intrusive and basically use it to hurt me, so I don't do that anymore and haven't done it in years, and I'm not going to start doing it now. Shout out to PW Dubs, tip me $1.30. He says, who's your most active cheerer or tipper that contributes on a daily basis? Truth of the matter is, I don't make it a competition. There's some people who are here every day and actively contribute. By the way, PW Dubs, I will give you a shout out because you absolutely are one of those people. And I appreciate that a lot. I do. But then at the same time, there's some people who come by every once in a while and contribute. That's awesome. There's some people who can't contribute at all, but they're still regulars. And I appreciate that too. It's all about having fun on the streams. Like I said, I feel if I'm putting out a fun stream for all of you and we're all having a good time, then the contributions are just going to come naturally. I don't have to pull teeth to get contributions. if we're putting out good content together here and we're all having a good time. People want that to continue. They naturally say, man, I'm going to contribute so Phil can continue to put out this great content and we can keep having fun together, right? So that's the good thing about being a full-time live streamer, is that I don't feel monstrously pressured to constantly have to be harping on you guys for this kind of stuff. You guys get it, and I'm very appreciative of that, so thank you for that, okay?
Oh my god. Reminder, tipping is the best way to help me, and I do need a lot of support with tips this month. Please tip me if you can. But other contributions are greatly appreciated as well.
Archie tipped me $1 during that quick break, and he says, would you pledge to yourself and everyone that you will not quit Viewer's Choice playthroughs? We do contribute monetarily for that. Our votes deserve to be fulfilled until the end, no matter if the games are unintended to be hard, such as Donkey Kong 64. Well, I have never quit a Viewer's Choice playthrough at all. If you hear anything to that effect, it's a lie. What happened is I didn't used to do Viewer's Choice playthroughs. I used to do Patron's Choice events, okay? So allow me to explain the difference. Viewer's Choice means that you guys pledge to a sub-goal. We have a sub-goal set up, and basically if you guys fulfill that sub-goal, then I commit to the fact that if you nominate and vote for a game, that I will play it until completion, okay? Now, the only exception to this would be if there's a reason I can't. Like, for example, last night, Donkey Kong 64 was having an issue where I couldn't play an instrument. And if I couldn't play the instrument, I couldn't do the puzzles, I couldn't beat the game. Okay? So, the only time I wouldn't finish a game if there was a technicality where I wouldn't be able to finish it. Okay? If there's a weird technicality, then okay, obviously there's nothing I can do about that. But no, in general, with Viewer's Choice, you nominate, you vote, that's the game I'm playing, and I'm playing it till completion. Alright? Now, what you may have heard from you-know-who, these shitheads who make stuff up, oh, Phil did Viewer's Choice in the past and he quit out, and, he's a lying piece of crap. Wrong. What I used to do was something called Patron's Choice. Now, when I used to do Patron's Choice, the promise was that I would do, I forget exactly what it was. This was years ago, by the way. We're talking like 4+ years ago. The promise was that I would do like 10 to 12 hours of gameplay of the game. And then if I actually liked the game, I would commit to keep playing it. Because basically what it would be, it was supposed to be like a special event that I would put into my schedule, like 2-3 streams. And then if it ended up being something everyone liked, then I would commit to finishing the game. Now what ended up happening was, the first few times I did Viewer's Choice, the first few times I did Patron's Choice, I actually really liked the games. So I finished them. So all of a sudden, now people became accustomed to me finishing the games, even though that was never the agreement, see? So then, when I came upon a game that I didn't want to finish, people got pissy. Oh, you didn't finish, you didn't live up to your promise. Actually, no, the promise was always that I would do like 10 to 12 hours of gameplay, and then at my discretion decide if I wanted to continue. The thing is, guys, that's old. That's very old. That's years and years ago we're talking about. Since then, the whole process has changed. It's not like that anymore, so you don't have to worry about that, okay? Yes, if I do a Viewer's Choice event, and you guys, contribute to hit whatever goal I've set, the Viewer's Choice playthrough will happen and will be completed, okay? Rest assured, you don't have to worry about that. That is exactly why I am toughing it out right now with Donkey Kong 64. I don't like the game. The game is full of glitches, alright? But it is what it is. I'm playing it and beating it because it was a Viewer's Choice.
Wow! Mature Adult cheered. So good morning. I'm releasing a sewer snake and getting ready for some fun stuff. Hope you have a great day. Well, hopefully you release the sewer snake into the right wrangling pen, if you know what I mean.
Little Code Vane tipped me $1. He says, do you ever tip as someone else anonymously just to see if someone will out-tip you on your own stream? No. That would be the stupidest thing I could possibly do. Number one, I don't have money, right? I keep telling you guys, as you now have evidence of, I don't have any money. All my money has 100% been going to bills, and now it's going to be 100% going to taxes and the tax attorney, okay? So I have no money to do that. Number two, why would I do that? That's literally pissing money away to processing fees on PayPal, right? Why in the holy hell would I do that? That would be incredibly stupid. So no, I don't do that, okay? The truth of the matter is, with tipping, I don't think there's much competition. Like, for example, a lot of times people will get into a cheer war. Oh, it's a cheer war, I want to be the top cheer of the day or whatever. I almost never see people get into a tips war, right? That's pretty much not very commonplace at all. It's very rare that people would compete for tips. So, no, it's not going to happen.
An anonymous dollar tipper says, I love CBT. Isn't that, like, cannabis stuff? I think, I could be wrong, but I think it is. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the $1 tip to the anonymous tipper. Oh, honest fan. What a pertinent question to tonight's stream. Have I ever worn a ball gag? Every waking moment I'm out of this office, I've got a ball gag in my mouth. I walk around the house with a ball gag in my mouth. I go to sleep with a ball gag in my mouth. I'm taking a shit, I got a ball gag in my mouth. I mean, come on. We all know this. Oh my God. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.